Good morning and welcome to the Gray Barn of Andover, New Jersey. This morning's booth tour and shop is going to be with our vendor Belmont Farmhouse, vendor code number 56. She is a 30% off vendor. Now what surprises me is that this cabinet is still here, because anywhere else, if you go out to Pennsylvania, these things are priced so high. Of course this is local pickup only, but the chippy paint has been sealed in, so this isn't going to continue to chip. Occasionally you just might have to tap this board back in, or you might want to take these panels out so you can actually see inside the cabinet. It has brand new pine shelving in it. It has a drawer on the bottom. And folks, it's only $175, and that's the same for cash or credit. Look at this gorgeous color. And I'm just very surprised it's still here, just so you can see it. I mean, it's an amazing cabinet. Great for extra linens and stuff that you have. Quilts, it's a beautiful quilt one. You can take the doors off, use them as part of a display elsewhere, and just have this lovely cabinet in your home. And knowing that the shelves themselves, I think it might have been a bar. No, maybe not. Oh yeah, so you have these. So there might have been, it might have been a wardrobe with the bar across it to hang up, but then somebody made it into a cabinet. Whatever the purpose was, it's just a lovely cabinet that I can't believe it's still here. So I'm going to back up so we can see this booth. I just have to watch out because garden guy Bill did some major rework on his booth this week. So there's furniture there that I don't want to bump into. Okay. So again, this is a 30% off vendor. Same price, cash or credit. So this would be $9.80 on this. It's newer, but it's still pretty cool. This, I can't believe it's this. I know I say that a lot, but I'm always, so $17.50 on this one. Taper candle holder. It looks like all the crystals are there. They are. There's a lot of things I'm always like, I can't believe this is still here. Just need that right person walking through the door or finding us on social media to get these lovely vintage finds their new homes. And again, you're going to take 30% off, so. Cute little lamp. That's been marked down as well, $17.50. So as long as they don't write the word firm after a price, you will get the 30% off of that item. You know anybody named George, or you have a nephew? These are wonderful vintage finds. $8.40 on George, $7 on nephew. What's this? Let's see. $8.40 on the candle holder. Really? Oh, I guess, yeah. Or bud vase, that's whatever you want to make it into, right? And we don't know what it is, we call it art. $8.40 on that pretty little vase there. Nice food chopper, nice artwork. And if you do see anything in this video or past videos that you need more information on, please do not hesitate to reach out to us via a screenshot or timestamp and just indicate which video you saw the item in. How to get a hold of us is right down below in this video. A little top heavy there. Shenango, 630. This looks like Syracuse. Which one are you? Syracuse China Coffee Cup, $4.90. Always, restaurant ware is always so nice. $8.40 as is. That's just the patina on that. Interesting. This looks like, is it colors? It's a beautiful ruby. Look at that. Wow, it's that deep, rich ruby. $7 on that little bowl. Great puppy dog figurines. There's one you don't see all the time, a little St. Bernard. I remember being like in 4th grade, and you know, you're tiny when you're in 4th grade, and my friend had a huge St. Bernard, and I did not know when I went to their house and I sat down that the St. Bernard was a lap dog. So as I always remember getting sat on by a St. Bernard. $6.30 on this lovely little folding basket, egg basket. Go gather ye eggs. Nice bell pull. $24.50. Here's the word firm, so that's when it would not be an additional discount. So we try to encourage them not to do it on items over $5 so that you're always getting sales. Clock does not work and has a lot of condition issues. Because of that, it's only $10.50 now. It's missing a hand, but it's still a pretty display piece. If you do Delft, you could probably take apart the old clock mechanism behind this and replace it. Rusty box grater for $3.50, great for your crafts. Double boiler missing a lid, so $6.30 because of that. Cute little percolator. It's decorative at this point, and that's 14, so that'd be the 980. I'm getting that number quickly because I do 10 times 7 is $7, and then 4 times 7 is 280, so that would be 980 when I add those two numbers up. That's for me to be able to do it in my head quickly. So if this counts 30%, you do times 0.7, it takes you right to the number. If it's 20%, you do times 0.8, and it takes you right to the number without having to do, times 0.2 and then subtract that number. So you get right to the number in one fell swoop. This is pretty. Ainsley candle holder. Chip there. It's very hard to find these unless there's a couple chips on the flowers. Unless they keep it, it's not noticeable. They're not bad chips, actually. That's very pretty, and that's a very good price at just $4.90. So again, as usual, a couple little chips on the flowers. Egg slicer. It's got some good weight to it. It's a nice egg slicer. $6.30 on that one. It's got good weight on it. Usually pretty thin. Great kitchen tools, Bakelite handles. I know Bakelite's not as popular as it once was. The little dish there is $45, and then 30% off. Some remnants of Christmas in July still remain. I'm surprised this is still here. I get somebody from Chicago who's on. She just reduced that to $4.90. Nice vintage Wrigley building out there in Chicago dish. $3.50 on that little copper mold. Oh, it looks like the little Dutch people have been marked down. Little chalkware, 20, and then your 20%, 30% off. So that'd be $14 on those. I just love his expression. That's $17.50. I like that one. Kind of thing that if I walk past it in the morning, I'd smile every time I saw him. So $9.80. Well, I technically do, so I guess I do smile. $8.40 Laura Ashley soap dish. This is interesting. $14. I know it's an ashtray, but it's still a cute little dish. You have to use these for ashtrays. You can just put it out as it is. Very interesting. Looks like it's got a hole in the center. I say you could get the plate out, but you can have that little hole in the center of the plate. All right, and then this cabinet, it's a couple of tins up here. Light of Asia India tea for $14. It's a nice older one. $4.90 on the cracker Farmhouse Animal Nabisco tin there. Animal crackers. I was going on the right track there. And in the cabinet, you can see it's a lot of plates and cups and saucers in here. So we do have some nice Delft pieces. I know we have a lot of Delft collectors. $4.90. Let's see. Yeah, that is Delft. Looks like it's just a single on that one. Oh, let's see. $4.90, $4.90. So $4.90 on each piece of the Delft there. And there probably Nashville. A little cup and saucer. She's reduced that. So 9, so it'll be $6.30. Coney Island. And that is $17.50. And don't forget to take that 30% off for items not marked firm. $8.40 on this pretty crystal dish here. Dover, New Jersey, $17.50 for their 250th anniversary back in 1972. So we keep the one door open so people know there's stuff in there to look at. We close the other one so they're not walking into it when they come up the other side. Baseball cap looking thing here. Let's see. I know it's newer. Mash basket with lids. So $9.80. Oh yes, there's a hinge here. Like bird feeder. So I have no idea what this one would have been. Interesting. Can't ship that, but that's a fantastic deal for our people that shop locally. Card holder for only $4.90. So if you have postcards, Christmas cards that you want to display at home, even as vendors for your booth, that's a fantastic piece for displaying your ephemera. And just the white thing, the white table and the white basket underneath are not for sale. Everything else in the center island is. This, I'm surprised it's still here. I know it has some condition issues, but it's $7 for our local folks. So it has some rust eating through there, and you're missing a holder there, but you could hang off something there or just, you know, ignore that. You're still getting a cute little plant stand that you can fix up, paint up, and use for only $7. So to me, that's a very good deal. So again, just the two white pieces there, that white folding table and that white basket, are the only things in this center island that are not for sale from this vendor. There's a little fleur-de-lis planter for $7. Feels like poly resin. Yeah, it's very lightweight. So I don't recommend putting it outside. And I also don't recommend touching the tag because it will stick to you. It's a Stangle, I think. Yeah. Stangle pear dish. It's got a couple chips on it, so she's marked it down to $4.90. $4.90 chips on that little dish as well. So, and not shippable, but for any of our people who like highlight, here you go, $35, and you can go play highlight by yourself in your yard, or if you find somebody else to play with, you can find another handle basket. There you go. I grew up mostly in Connecticut, so highlight was a big thing. They had they had it in Bridgeport, and that's where it kind of started kicking off, and it was like one of those OTB betting things. I just remember always hearing about it in the 70s and 80s. So again, we are visiting Belmont Farmhouse. 30% off items not marked firm. Smaller shelf like that we can't ship. Let me just get that one before somebody asks me. I cannot quite see. So $17.50. You can see there is some of the staining that you get behind the mirror. So as always, I want to thank you, and I hope you have a wonderful day. And if you're in the Northeast, that you have a way to stay nice and cool today. And I'm sure elsewhere too, it's just as hot, if not more so.